Hey everyone, it's Jeffrey here, and last weekend we auditioned for Randolph, and we're on the road again. This weekend we're heading up to Brockville, which is just outside of Kingston, so about 4.5 hours away from here. So we're going to have a fun little road trip this weekend, and it's for our St. Lawrence musical theater auditions. So, when I was telling a lot of my friends that I was going to audition for St. Lawrence, a lot of them didn't even really know where it was or what it was, so I was like, maybe I'll make a little video and tell you guys about it. Let's learn about St. Lawrence.
And throw it all away. This is your life. You're gonna be
Okay, so for the program, the website, which isn't very that detailed, says it prepares you for careers in like nightclubs, cruise ships, large-scale musicals, music videos, all that industry kind of stuff. Tuition is a lot cheaper than a school like Sheridan or Randolph, but it's not like close to like Toronto where like on weekends you can go and see large-scale musicals and like go to like big auditions and stuff. You're about like 5 hours away from it, so that's like a really big pulling factor for me in the audition. The audition process is pretty much the same as like Sheridan or St. Clair. You do your 2 songs, your monologue, your dance class, an interview, and I'm not sure, but there may be a music theory exam. Probably an ear training. There usually is. I feel good. I definitely need to have another lesson before I go on my ballad, Mama a Rainbow. Oh my gosh, so much drama. So, the copy I had was from the score of Minnie's Boys, so it was really like chicken scratchy and hard to read. And so then my friend Dave, who sang it at Sheridan, gave me his copy, and I went to go and have a lesson with it, and then it turns out it was in another key, and I was like, uh-oh. So now I'm quickly relearning the song in the new key. Now that it's not like that hard, it's just like this version is a lot lower. So like it's weird because now I don't have to like reach as much. So when I like work my way up, I always seem like I'm falling short. But I just need to know I'm doing it right, and I'll be fine. And then St. Clair audition will be coming up soon, but I don't really know. I don't really like the school. I'm thinking I might not audition. Which is crazy, but like, it wouldn't be such a challenge for me to say that, except that there's only 4 musical theater programs, if you count Randolph, in Canada. The rest of them are theater, and I don't want to have like a degree in theater. I want to have a degree in musical theater because that's what I love and that's what I do. Like, a normal theater program doesn't have enough dancing and singing for me. And I know that without like hardcore training and all 3 of those, I'm not gonna excel as much as the people who are at a musical theater school. Thereby, I'm gonna be left in the dust. So I need to go to a musical theater school. I study musical theater. Also, I've come to the conclusion that I can't riff, and maybe never will be able to. Yesterday I followed a little back and forth riff video on Aaron and Danny Calvert's wall, and I was like, Girl, you knew I loved Danny Calvert before you. Girl, I was kissing the air before you were born. Oh. So, laptop screen. 4 days until St. Lawrence. The Reckoning. I should not really, I'm just really stoked because this is just like, we're like into the process. Like, Randolph was like starting the process of like the 5 auditions, and now that one's down, like, once we complete Sunday, that's almost like half of it. And then it's just freaking waiting. Like, I don't want to wait. Like, the only school that tells us early is Randolph, and they said they call us in, like, a week or so. Because I have pictures from Randolph, from our audition. I'll add them to this video. We were, like, when we were waiting to, like, we all did our singing auditions separately. We were just sitting in there. We're like, let's have pictures. So we did, like, a little photo shoot. It was kind of fun. And a lot of those people are actually auditioning for Sheridan, George Brown as well. But then... And not a lot of them are auditioning for St. Lawrence, or not a lot of them knew that St. Lawrence had a musical theater program. So, if anybody from St. Lawrence is watching this, let's work on advertising your program more. Because a lot of people are just going to end up auditioning for Sheridan, and then if you don't get in, what do you do? There's only so many spaces at schools in Toronto. Okay. Also, I'm in mad pain because on Friday, we went to Sheridan and did a dance class, which was hardcore. So much fun, though, but, like, at the end, like, I was actually, like, sweating so hardcore and, like, in so much pain. But it was, like, good pain, like, the pain that you're like, damn, I just did good, you know? And then we went back to my friend Dave's apartment, we showered and got ready, and we took the train into Toronto and auditioned at Randolph, which we did another dance class in that. So, like my, like, right leg, that's, like, my kicky, jumpy leg that I have most of my training on, is mad, like, the back of the muscle is, like, killing. Otherwise, I'd be, like, woo, high kicks right now, but, I don't think I could bust out one if I had to. So I'm going to do a lot of yoga and stretching before Sunday just to try and, like, work it out, you know? Work. Besides that, everything's going fine. I don't know why people really stress about this. Like, I think you just gotta, like, believe, like, you got it, girl. Girl, you got it. So don't, like, stress it. Like, if you have prepared yourself, like, if you've had vocal lessons, worked on your dancing, worked on your monologue enough, there's no reason for people to freak out. Which is so weird when you're on auditions and people are like, there's always at least that one person that's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's fun to not be that person anymore. Wedding Singer started, the show's in May, covering Boy George. And a waiter in some other role. And then there's auditions this summer for Miss Saigon and Sweeney Todd, which will be super fun shows seeing. But if I do get in the Sheridan, I'll be moving into Oakville. I think in June is when the lease starts. And I swear, as soon as I get that lease, I'm like, I'm hopping that elevator train and I'm flying away. See, I can't rep. Or Randolph, I guess I could move that early, depending on if it's in res or not. Anyway, y'all, I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later, and I'll see you guys after the audition with, hopefully, a good blog.